What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to this late night agenda recap. So rather than have you guys sifting through a 2-hour live stream to try and find the news bits from it, I thought I would give it to you over 8 to 10 minutes instead with a bit of a recap. Once you've watched it, do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So we're still waiting for confirmation on the Georgi Mamardashvili situation. It's believed Liverpool will agree to buy him in 2025, but initially he will go on loan from Valencia to Bournemouth, and the reason for that is, like I explained yesterday, you can't buy a player into the Premier League and then loan him to another Premier League club. So Liverpool have had to try to find a way to be creative here. Now, Valencia, by all accounts, seem a little bit annoyed by the fact that their keeper is almost willing to go and be a number 2 somewhere for the time being. I think that's their argument anyway with regards to him coming in behind Alisson. But from Liverpool's perspective, we're looking to future-proof and I've no problem with it whatsoever. Rumoured to be 30 to 35 million euro, and as I said, he will go on loan to Valencia and then, from Valencia to Bournemouth, and then at the end of the upcoming season, Liverpool will have a cast-iron guarantee that they have to buy him for whatever the agreement is. So that's where we're at with that. No actual announcement on whether that is going to happen or not as of yet. On top of that, we've seen another story today linking Luis Diaz with a move to Barcelona. It's a very simple equation here. You've got to ask a couple of things. One, even if Barca have the money, can Liverpool find a replacement in such a short time? It won't be easy, but if the money comes in, well, if Diaz wants to go, then I guess you sell him. But what we can't allow to happen is to get the excuses. So, oh yeah, we sold Diaz, but the club had hoped to go after, I don't know, Anthony Gordon, and Newcastle wouldn't sell. So, well, we don't have a number 2, of course, because we don't deal in plan Bs. That can't be allowed to happen. So if in some parallel universe there's a lever that Barcelona can pull to get to a number that makes Liverpool happy and Lucho wants to move, we best have a replacement signed up before we sign off on that deal, because we can't go into the season with just Gakpo available on the left. We need cover and competition. So let's wait and see how this one pans out. Liverpool shouldn't be in any real rush to renegotiate or anything with Lucho. He's got 3 years to go on his deal and he's on a relatively low wage. So let's wait and see what happens there. But again, we're talking more about potential outgoings there than incomings. Now, there has been a couple of links coming from Portugal today to suggest that Liverpool are about to sit down and try to negotiate with the agent of Gonzalo Inacio. He has been in the UK, his agent negotiating the contract extension for Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United. So maybe we do have a conversation, but whether that leads to a bid, well, 2 things. One, why would we have waited this long? Again, this kid could have been gotten last year for the release clause and could have been gotten at any point this summer as well, far earlier. So I don't understand why Liverpool, if we're going after Inacio, have waited this long. But let's wait and see how it pans out. It's believed they may take an offer of about £38 million, which is short of the £51 million buyout clause in his contract. But if it sorts us out a left-sided centre-back, then I'm all for it. He is a name that's been mentioned for a while. I think most of us have had a chance to look at him. He operates at Sporting Lisbon in a back 3. It's himself on the left, it's Coates in the centre, and usually Diamande on the right. If Arne Slot wants him, I'm not going to be against it, but please hurry up and get it done, because it's the hope that kills you on these things, and we've had very little to cheer about this summer. Now, speaking about cheering, how about a bit of Marco Verratti? Yeah, that's right. No, I did say Marco Verratti. You heard me right. And no, this isn't 2018. Apparently, we're being offered the opportunity to sign Marco Verratti from Qatar club Al Arabiya. No thank you. Forever no thank you. A million no thank yous. And no thank you to whoever wrote the article as well, suggesting it. I've no doubt that he's wanting to find his way back to Europe after another money grab. But we don't need to be the ones that give him his pension plan while he sits on the sideline injured. Great footballer on his day, but we've just moved one of those on in Thiago Alcantara, and that at least made some sense at the time. This would be absolute stupidity of the highest order. So I very much believe this should be on a certain island. You know what I'm talking about. Our favourite island, where this story should have, well, its own ensuite room on Bullshit Island. So I hope that's where it ends up. Now, Rio Nyamoha. Waiting to see what happens there. Still no official confirmation from the football club, which is frustrating to say the least. And also, if you're harbouring hopes of maybe Liverpool going back in for Ederson, it looks like those hopes are about to be dashed, because Juventus have come back with an improved proposal to Atalanta for toying Coop minors. Package, according to Fabrizio Romano, will be about €57 million all in, and there's no way that Gasperini and Atalanta are going to lose him and Ederson in the same window. They're probably using this to try and fund the move for Matt O'Reilly. And again, it is just another opportunity wasted for Liverpool as we look for this mythical number 6 that apparently only exists once in a generation, and like a total eclipse, you only see them every so often for a brief window, and then when they're gone, well, they're gone. There's no plan B, there's no other options. Welcome to Liverpool Football Club under FSG. So on top of that, well, we've got to figure out what's going on with Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract extension. All that we've seen written today has really been Trent doesn't want this to be played out in public out of respect for the club. How do you interpret that? I really don't know. I would hope that the club can get Trent tied down, but if I'm Trent, can you really say that you're going to look at this and think, well, my mate Bellingham just won the Super Cup last night and Mbappe scored in that game. They're looking to go win stuff. Can we say the same of my hometown club? I'm being Trent here, by the way. Can we say the same? No, you can't, because they've shown zero ambition. Now, it might be beneficial. You might get a few extra pound over the deal you might have gotten a couple of weeks ago. But right now, if I'm Trent, I mean, the heartstrings are the only thing that's really keeping you around, because the owners certainly aren't backing the new manager, or you're not going to be excited about the vision and the prospect knowing that the owners won't spend money. So if I'm Trent, I'm worried. If I'm Virgil, I'm furious, because not only was he wheeled out to tell everyone that he has trust in the inner workings of the club and getting the signings done, they haven't been bothered to talk to the captain yet about a new deal either. So all of this is just really, really frustrating. Clark going to Salzburg, already sold Carvalho, and nothing with regards to incomings. Nothing. And we're supposed to believe that these are serious owners. I don't know who they've still got fooled, but I hope that you wake up very soon, because they have done nothing but set us backwards in this window and removed so much of the goodwill that was built up from the very impressive performances in pre-season. And I don't want Arne Slot to be set up to fail. He has to be given a chance to succeed or fail on his own merits. So we still have time in the window. Another day is gone. It's pretty much now 2 weeks until the transfer window slams shut. It's been open for about 9, and yet we were all told, don't worry, they've got it covered. The dream team is back. August is going to be big. Over to you now, boys. Time to do your bit. Let's see those 3 summer signings unveiled before 11 p.m. on August the 30th. We all know it isn't going to happen, but let's wait and see. So, my friends, that is it for me tonight. I won't be live tomorrow, but the preview for the Ipswich game will be coming out, which I'm looking forward to actually getting back to talking about football. And we'll be live from 11:30 on Saturday to cover that game as well. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to your comments as well. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.